What's up guys, here today my trailer breakdown for The Wolf Among Us episode 5, and this was a pretty damn good trailer. They showed so much in it and it was just really amazing. So as usual, here goes the trailer and then I'll break it down for you guys.
I need to tell you something.
What is it?
Where are you when we ever fucking need you?
I'm not saying it's fair, but people are scared of you.
You have no idea what's going on, do you?
The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. But now I see this war has been going on for years. Your job is to keep Fabletown safe.
Sheriff, I see you made it here in one piece.
This is about those girls, and it'll always be about those girls.
You're too late, Bigby. They won't bring back Lily or Viv.
Tell me what you did!
Not this way.
What have you done?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Okay, so firstly we had a little spinny spiky thing that probably isn't anything important. Kind of like the same like how they added that little burial thing for Holly's sister. Probably isn't that big of a deal, but just symbolizing that they're inside the Crooked Man's lair. Nextly we had the one with the Crooked Man. That's the one from episode 4 I believe, and we got to see him that episode of course. But then you move on, we have another picture from episode 4 when you see everyone looking at Bigby when he gets in the room. Now of course I want to talk about this a little bit, how they're going to actually react to Bigby. You saw Jersey was about to go up to him and try to fight with him, but everybody else was just like scared. Now obviously I wouldn't have done with me because I killed him, but the Crooked Man, he was like, hey, come sit down and talk with us, and I chose to talk because I want to actually talk before I have to get violent. Okay, if I have to, I will. Okay, but anyway, Georgie, we kind of cool. I didn't mess with him too much. Tweedledee, yeah, we aren't gonna be the best of friends because I killed his brother. And Jersey, I kind of smacked him around a bit, so that ain't gonna work out. So there's gonna be a bunch of hate in this room, I can tell that much. But anyways, that was an episode 4 clip, so might as well move on to the episode 5. Here we have Vivian looking at this little blood puddle on the couch, and if I do recall correctly, Georgie was sitting here before. So someone did bring up in my last video that Georgie got shot, and this is probably where he was sitting. He was like in pain and everything, bleeding out, and obviously you see Vivian there. She ain't really looking too happy right now, so obviously Georgie ain't really doing so well, or he either probably died. So maybe it actually involves Georgie because this is a strip club and he was sitting there before and someone mentioned he got shot, so that's why I was thinking about this. Now here we have Bigby in his werewolf form chasing after the car. Don't worry, I know who's in the car. I'll bring it up later, but you see him on top of the roof chasing after the car. That's probably where he's gonna jump on top of it and then just go ahead and wreck the person inside. I'll bring it up later, don't worry. So, moving on. Well, like I said, being in the room with Jersey wasn't gonna work out. You already see him in his unglamorous form, about to get in a fight with Bigby. You see Bigby in his human wolf form, and of course Jersey just has to have problems. Now, if there is a choice to kill him or not, I'm definitely gonna kill him because out of everyone in this game who are also jerks, he's the biggest jerk. So they are in the Crooked Man's little den or whatever, and obviously he's in there, so he probably call it off before it gets too serious, so I can imagine that happening. But I am really hoping to kill this dude. Anyway, speaking of fights, we got Bloody Mary about to lay the beat down on Bigby. Now, I gotta say, this is freaking badass. Now, of course, Bloody Mary, like, she jumping right on Bigby. She has the power to overpower him. He's a damn wolf. It can be an intense fight because Bloody Mary's already strong, so I can imagine this being a equal fight, a pretty difficult fight. So I'm really looking forward to this. And she just jumping around top of him and punching him like it's nothing. So this is gonna be a great fight. I can see her. She looks very strong, female, and I respect that a lot because she's able to overpower Bigby like this. So that's pretty cool. And she wasn't just her fist. She brought no gun this time. She wants to straight up have a legit battle, a legit fist fight. Okay, so I am definitely looking forward to this fight the most. Now I told you I'd bring it up. Here she is, Vivian in the car. Baby's chasing after her, and he trying to pull the car up or stop her from going, and she's mashing on that gas. Now I'd imagine that she actually, get away because he isn't in his werewolf form or anything else yet. So I guess that mashing on the gas would kind of like, he couldn't be able to like pull it because he's in his like glamour form or human form. So what will happen is that she just mashes on the gas, he loses his grip, and then he's like, I gotta catch this girl. So he goes into his werewolf form, gets on the building, and chases after her. Now, what did she do? What did Vivian do? She was such a nice girl in a way. I didn't imagine seeing her like, getting chased by Big B, but he's obviously pretty pissed off to like actually go ahead and try to stop her car from moving, and then go into his werewolf form and then chase after her. So she must have done something wrong, or maybe she's trying to escape from him for some reason because she has some information that he wants maybe, and she's not giving it to him. So there could be a problem for her right now. I don't know if Baby will decide to kill her or not. I don't see why, because she has to run away from him. I don't really see Baby murdering Vivian for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe he'll just interrogate her, probably not using violence maybe. So tell me your opinions on this. Okay, so we have another alleyway, and alleyways aren't good, and you see it looks kind of foggy, and then you see something in the background. It's obviously gonna be Bloody Mary. I can see her boots, and she has glass shards coming out of her body. This is probably her second form, in case, anything goes. I don't know what to say about this. It's just really, really insane, because you see glass shards coming out of her body. As you know, she can go through mirrors and stuff like that, and that person that I brought up in the other video, that could have been her. She has sharp ass hands, and damn, like for real, it's gonna be an intense fight. So maybe that first fight was their fist fight. Their second fight will be, just claws and everything, because Baby's a wolf and everything. So the claw fight, and then they have a final fight. Okay, the wolf mode maybe. So she ain't gonna be that easy to beat, and I do respect that she ain't using the bullets to her advantage this time, because she wants to have a legit fight. Just fable on fable, okay? Fable on fable conflict right there. I respect that a lot. No more bullets, nothing. Just have a legit fight and see who wins. Now, I wonder what kind of ability she has in the second form, because as we know, the tattoos on her arm makes her stronger, I think. So I wouldn't be surprised if she had the power to just teleport. I'm just guessing right now, teleport. That'd be crazy if she can do that. I wonder what kind of powers that she actually has. So tell me what you think about this and her abilities and everything. Now here we have Bigby and Snow in the Witching World Chamber. Now I wanted to bring up a scene that was in a teaser not long ago, but they probably got rid of that whenever like Bigby was holding Crane over the Witching Well and then asking him what did he do. Now I think they got rid of that. I don't really know. So maybe they could be holding Crane. Maybe they found Crane or something like that before he reaches Paris. But I wouldn't bet on it. They probably got rid of that scene because they changed the story too much. So I'm just guessing, because there's really no other reason I could think about that they would be in the Witching World Chamber. So just making a little guess there. Moving on. Now right here we have the Crooked Man aiming his pistol at Baby. Then he took a shot and he missed. Probably just to scare him a little bit. And he's like, I'm not messing with you. And then Bigby was like, whoa man, whoa. So obviously Bigby ain't really happy. The Crooked Man don't want him to get near him. So Bigby's in a bad situation right now. He wants to know what he wants to know, but the Crooked Man ain't gonna let him know what it is. And then he's holding him at gunpoint with them silver bullets. It could be one of those situations where he's holding him at gunpoint and then like controlling him that way. So I wouldn't doubt that would actually happen, because the Crooked Man, you see his face, he ain't happy either. So they both aren't really too happy about each other right now. But I think Bigby can get out of this situation. He's pretty much smart, so he ain't gonna fall for a silver bullet twice, okay? He might fall for it one time, but not twice. Here's another one of Bigby probably still chasing after Vivian in that car. He leaping off the roof. He is really contempt about chasing after her, so I'm still saying it ain't gonna be good though. Lastly, we have the foot of a true badass. We have Bigby in his wolf form. This ain't gonna be good for whoever he's fighting, because he's a giant wolf. He's gonna go ahead and wreck some people. I can imagine that happening. So this is the most awesome part, because you see the wolf and you see his eye and you're like, wow, it's gonna be awesome. So can't wait to be able to control that. Possibly even wreck the Crooked Man Bloody Mary and everybody else with this wolf. Now, I'm hoping that he's fighting more than one person at the most, because this wolf can handle most people. So let's go ahead and do that. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy the trailer breakdown, leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And also the release dates have been released too. We have July the 8th being PC and PlayStation North American users. We have the 9th being Xbox 360 worldwide, plus PlayStation Europe. And we have the 10th being iOS. So thank you guys for watching so much, and I'm out.